Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
And together we are KK Crochet. Yes, you're going to see same outfits for a little bit because we're trying to record for the month of November. Well, we have a chance together, which is not always the case. So today we're going to talk again about Nostalgic Christmas 23. It's a collaboration that we are doing with
Ella at Nocachine.
That's right. She came up with this and wanted to know if we'd be interested in participating. And we are, despite Kristen's talk about Halloween, we are very much a Christmas family. And we do a lot of the different things at Christmas. So we have lots of holiday traditions that are simple that you probably do too, but that mean a lot to us. And we also have some things that through the years have happened, and I don't know how much you'll hear me repeat, but it'll be stories that mean something to me. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. Talking about things that mean something to us. For me, it's a good record for my children to be able to go back and look at. Some of the things they know about, some of them they don't. And so we're going to share traditions and gifts that we've gotten and ornaments and crochet patterns and all the stories. This is going to be the 12 memories of Christmas. So each time you will get stories from me about my family, about things that we've done for Christmas. You'll get traditions that Kristen likes to do, her favorite ornaments and why, and just different things that we've done. We're just going to talk all about Christmas things. There's no rhyme or reason. We're just going to talk about it all till it makes us happy, okay? And so today I want to share this pattern, and I'll have to look it up and figure out who it is and put it in the description box. But these are what I made. I made 3 of them. This is Mainstays Metallic Silver. I gotta get them so they're not all squished together. And these are silver bells. And I made 3 because I have 3 children. My brother had 3 children. My mom had 3 children. My grandma had 3 children. So, not all the same. Like my grandma had 2 girls and a boy. My brother had 2 boys and a girl. I had 2 boys and a girl. My mom had 2 girls and a boy. So all different, but still 3. And so I did 3 silver bells, and I don't know if you can see the glimmer of the silver. I really love this yarn. Super easy, quick pattern. Everything I'm showing is super easy, quick pattern during the month. But I will put who made this and everything in the description box. Let me see. I may have it. I don't see it. I'll have to look it up. I think what I did was saved them on my phone so that I could add it at the end. But the reason this is important to me is my dad loved to sing. And he really loved to sing at Christmas time. It was one of his most favorite things to do. I have so many songs that I remember Dad singing when we were growing up. And one of the ones that he really loved and that I really loved is Silver Bells. And he would just go through the house and belt it out. And he wasn't singing for anybody but himself. It wasn't like he was trying to get somebody to hear him or he was singing along with anybody. You just catch him humming and then he'd start singing and he'd belt it out. And that's just what he did. He loved to sing and he loved Christmas so much. And so Silver Bells reminds me of that. It also reminds me of some of the older decorations, the big silver bells that you used to get to decorate with. And I think when I got older, I had a replica of that would play music or something like that. I actually, at one point in time, had a string of lights that looked very similar to this, but they were clear and had the white lights. And you strung them around your tree, and they had a little button. And when you pushed the little button, they would go through a myriad of Christmas songs and play them nonstop. And they would beat to the music. The lights would beat to the music. And I loved those. Those were one of my favorite sets of lights for my tree. You're going to hear a lot about decorations on a tree. It was one of my dad's favorite things to do. He probably was the one who decorated the most. He and Mom did it together, but he gets so excited about decorating for Christmas. And so he was the one who, wanted to have this lights or those lights, and then you'd put the ornaments on. And so Silver Bells reminds me of him, reminds me of the song. The song always takes me back and is very nostalgic. Nostalgic Christmas 23. Takes me back to a time when things were more peaceful and when life was much easier. And so I really wanted to do something. I know it's a basic pattern, but it means a lot to me and it brings me joy. And so that's my pattern for today. And I will share this with you if I can. Hopefully, I know these pictures are hard to see. That was my dad and me and my mom. And it was one Christmas, one of my favorite ones actually. And we'll talk more about that at some point, probably later, because there's a lot to unpack in this photo of things that meant a lot to me. And then the other thing I promised you from me is that each time I would share with you a stitch that I had completed in order to share a stitch and also complete my chain, my color chain, my Christmas chain to my crocheted paper chain. How about that? So this is just Red Heart Spring Green, and it's got hot glue because yes, I hot glued the buttons, and it is just a half double crochet, and it has a star button on it. So I've got a Christmas present and a star, and so those are the two. This is the second day. That's the second part of my chain to go on my tree. And now it's Kristen's turn to share some things that she wants to share with you.
Okay, so first I want to say some of these ornaments that I've gotten, I just realized 2 of the ornaments at least sitting in front of me, I have gotten from Mom, and that's probably one of the reasons is I got it from Mom, because I go to somewhere and then I'm like, oh, that reminds me of Mom, so I get it. I find this one fitting since we were talking about Papa. This is the cardinal that I got Mama.
He's so cute.
And it said that if you see a cardinal, that it is a loved one looking out for you. So we have several cardinals on our tree. We buy them in pairs. One for Mama's brother and one for Mama's dad. And then we also have other ones for her uncle and grandma.
Yeah. And
they're all on the tree. So I got this one for Mama. I got 2 of them because I always buy them in pairs. And that is why I chose this one.
And the brother would be who Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach
Yes.
is named after. So those are, once they passed, we tried to incorporate ornaments that reminded us of them each year so that my kids would always remember. Yep. And tell us one of your favorite traditions.
This one, I don't know if you call it a tradition, but it's something we do every year.
That's a tradition.
Me and my little brother go and get like ornament crafting kits, and we make them together, and we'll watch a movie or we'll listen to music.
Yep, and we've been doing that for years. And
yes, forever.
At one point in time, we even did that with local kids at one of the local entities we helped organize a thing where the kids came together and met Santa Claus and watched a movie and crafted. We helped with that. We did the craft portion, and so that was something that we really enjoyed doing together. So we always craft together at Christmas, and it's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. So that's our nostalgic Christmas 23 for the day. Don't forget to go over and check out Ella from No Catchy Name. I'm sure she's putting out videos just like we are, and go see about her Christmas and what's important to her. We're really enjoying it a lot. Please let us know down below, what's some of your favorite traditions? What things do you cling to, or do you remember what things mean the most to you? And we may get through 12 days, and I may not have had enough time to explain everything I wanted to explain and share everything I wanted to share. And we may travel over into some other time where we talk about Christmas traditions, or we may sit one day and just talk about Christmas traditions and put it up there. It means a lot to me. We have a lot of fun. We enjoy it, and we love to share that. And maybe you'll decide to do something with your children or with your family. And it's never anything that is extremely outrageously expensive, because we try not to go there. Gift-wise, we do buy for our children and try to give them more than what we had. But even that we have cut way back on. And so we try to make sure that they understand the reason for the season, and that they also do not get caught up in what they're getting. And we learned that lesson hard last year when things were cut drastically at my husband's work. And so we learned how to do a different kind of Christmas. And I think we all enjoyed it more than we ever had. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
So that's our nostalgic Christmas 2023 for the day, or 23 for the day. Don't forget to be kind, because
you're nobody else's journey.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Merry Christmas.